Maybe we should do a tiny map, full 8, and like 500 pop and see how everyone does.
500 pop, as if you would even get close to 500 pop.
That's
No,
true.
I'm, I'm saying no.
You have faith in my
That's too much for me to handle.
hello everyone, welcome. It's your boy, your host, Cody. It's tonight's game is gonna be the rusty old hag versus the new guy pizza. Trying to figure out some skill level in this server, so we're doing a random matchup. These two have been kind enough to bring us a match for tonight. Just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas if I don't get to you guys. Um, but welcome to the main event for tonight. All right, gamers, good luck.
We are in capture age. We're really doing it.
We're
We
doing
have
this.
we got pizza on the Byzantines. We got Brad on the Teutons. What do we think about this matchup? Who do we think is favored? We got to take a wager in the chat first. Who do we think is favored between the Byzantines and the Teutons?
Definitely the Byzantines every day of the week.
I
Byzantines
don't.
all day.
I think
I would
so.
have to throw my token into the Tunes. I think the Tunes can pull it off with some crazy strats if they can.
Ooh. But does he have any crazy strats prepared? Teutons, if you prepare them ahead of time, they have a very strong power rush. They have, of course, their biggest combat bonus is that they have extra melee armor on their infantry and their knights. However, they could be countered if they choose to go for those knights. The Byzantines have the cheap camels. If they choose to go for the infantry, Byzantines could go for the cataphracts. So it's going to be an interesting game seeing who counters who best.
I think the real question is why did they choose these civs? Talking with Brad, quote unquote, on an interview, he wanted to choose the Teutons to, in a way, play them as if they're Helldivers from Helldivers 2. So this is going to be a very interesting game. It sounds like his strat is just to drop them in and have them Helldive, but the question is how.
I think you can get pretty creative with it. We did do some practice games this week, actually. He actually impressed me with the strategies, and I'm excited to see what he has to throw here. Because he went all in on me, and it was kind of crazy. But Byzantines pose a formidable threat, especially with cataphracts. Those are no joke. If you can survive to get there, cataphracts are expensive, but boy, are they crazy.
Hmm. They're bringing in their first boars. Blue came in a little bit outside the TC. Purple is shooting with his town center and gets a nice central lure.
I should take notes from this guy. Holy cow, that was good. So I see that Brad has the ELO disadvantage. How accurate do we think those are?
To be honest, it was kind of a toss up. I want to say Brad is gonna be on the lower end. He's gonna be the underdog in this matchup. However, he has shown interest to come back, and I think he brings in unorthodox strategies, at least that I've seen from him.
Brad almost
Just
lost a
from the
builder to the
last.
boar. That was stressful.
Yeah,
Just from
I thought that was gonna die. What's the HP on that villager? Oh, that's
It's
a low
one
one.
shot. They both have one shot Vil. But I don't know. I think that Brad's actually a 1000 ELO player. He actually proved himself really well to me when we were playing. We did two quick 1v1s, and he really stepped up his game since last time we played. It's been a while, but he's really been thinking up some strategies. But he's been not hesitant to make military such as he has in the past, which a little bit of military when used right can go a long way.
Yeah, taking a look at their villager distribution, Pizza's been up, has had one more villager on wood, one fewer villager on food this whole time, and that's gonna possibly slow him down pretty bad going into feudal age, right? Too much wood, not enough food, delaying your click up. That could actually make things tricky for him if he has a slow uptime. Gives a good opportunity for Brad to get in there and get some damage done.
It's true, it's true. Unspent wood is never that useful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Brad getting loom. Oh, he's ready to click up real soon. Okay.
Yep, he's ready to
That's
click up. He
that's a
has just
much
enough
quicker
wood for
uptime.
a barracks,
Wow.
and that is indicative of a great opener. Looks like Pizza's already heading over to pick up gold far before he has the food to click up, so he won't be able to spend the gold on anything. Um, the
Ooh,
way I'm
man.
seeing this shaping out right now, if Brad chooses to go forwards, scouts or something like that, Pizza's going to be in the hole early.
He will. He'll have to defend crazily with just like quick walls and hopes and dreams if Brad goes forward with any kind of feudal age military, because he'll be so much quicker up, it seems.
One thing we're waiting to see is there's still no barracks being built.
Mm.
The timing on that is if you start your barracks when it is 60% of the way up to feudal age, so just, that then your barracks will finish at the exact moment that you hit feudal. So we'd want to see him dropping his barracks right about now in order to get that proper uptime. He does have
Oh,
sufficient wood, and there it is.
wow, that was clean. That was clean. That was like perfect timing. And Pizza's only actually 1 minute behind on the feudal age, so it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. He's going for the big old walls. He's committing to these walls. My goodness, but will it be fast enough? I don't know. I think it might be. That's quite a few villagers walling.
A lot of village walling. Maybe he's going for some kind of an FC build, right? The fact that he's
Maybe.
put the 2 on gold early is indicative of an FC. But if he was going FC, I'd like to see him click up at 25 villagers as opposed to 23,
Yeah,
especially since he's losing a little bit of time to collect resources with these walling villagers. Gonna
yeah.
make that transition in Castle Age a little tricky.
25 up would be much more doable. 24 up is going to be cutting it too tight. I think he's better off probably just making military once he hits feudal age to, especially since he'll see the faster uptime from Brad, which will indicate a more aggressive start.
Hmm.
It looks like Brad already has started making a stable. We could be expecting a scout rush early on. Question is, can he get in quick enough before Pizza can build and make a defense?
He already has a scout inside the walls, so if
Mm-hmm.
he's clever, he can
Oh,
attack villagers that are trying to repair any.
he's trying it.
Yep, he can try and keep this open. But now that both scouts are in feudal age, it's not going to be as easy. But yeah, you can. If he keeps that inside scout alive, I think that'll
Mm-hmm.
pay off mightily.
Oh yes, information is an invaluable resource in this game. Oh, a market. Whoa. A market from Pizza. Okay. He feels safe. I think he wants to do a fast castle.
Yeah.
But will he feel safe long enough? Who knows?
Is that the blacksmith? No.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
All right, that's he's going for that naked opener.
I mean, Brad's getting
An
those eco
important thing to
upgrades, though.
note is that normally, if you're getting pressured by cavalry, as soon as you get up to that fast castle, you'd open up with a couple monks. Under normal circumstances, that's the most cost-efficient way to deal with cavalry. However, Teutons inherently have conversion resistance, so that may not work out so well for them.
He could probably do, well, were you saying, hmm, okay, well, camels would work really well for the Byzantines because it's cheaper, right?
Yes.
So I think camels, if he's seeing the stable unit, so camels will probably be stronger than the monks. Plus, camels are easier to control than monks. But I don't know, man. We'll see what
He would definitely
happens.
want to be making that blacksmith right or that barracks right now, which he does not have under construction. So I'm just worried that his timings might be slow. I would love to
Hmm.
see these scouts just start chomping at walls. You don't really have to do anything so much as just to put fear into the heart of your enemies.
I
I
see
think
how
right now
Brad. Go
Brad
ahead.
has his scouts on auto scout, so I think he's trying to get the layout of the land first.
Yeah, he has them all auto scouting. about the same area because that's what auto scout does. It's not very efficient, but it'll get the job done. I wish that he'd be distracting and at least be battering at the walls and just
Hmm.
make his opponent feel less at peace. Because just a little stress can make you make mistakes, be less efficient placing farms. It can do a lot of work just be putting the pressure on. Even if you don't get much damage in, just having a couple hitting at the walls and moving as he is forced to make houses behind, it can really slow down your opponent even without actually getting damage in.
Crucial thing to note is that Brad's had an idle TC for the past 2 minutes straight. So
Oh no.
that's 4 or 5 villagers that he could have, but he does not. It looks like he was idling, trying to click up faster.
Yeah, that looks
But
intentional.
he will hit Castle Age with a villager disadvantage.
One bill
Um,
difference is not the end of the world though. The res collected is pretty close. Oh wow. Pizza going for a TC straight off the bat.
mm, I would love to see some using these scouts damaging the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Since, hundreds of resources was invested into this army, we'd like to see some amount of payoff for it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to let Byzantines get a free, unadulterated 3 TC boom.
No. Do you think Brad knows that the Byzantines get the cataphracts? I'm sure he does. But in the heat of the moment, he's probably thinking about his strategy. He seems to want to make Teutonic Knights, but Teutonic Knights against Byzantines seems like a challenging move. So I don't know, will he stick to his predetermined strategy, or do you think he will,
Well,
deviate
right
off
now he has
his
0 on
idea?
stone, 0 on gold, so he doesn't seem to be.
Well,
Oh, okay,
just
well, as I say that.
he just
Look at
now
that, I
goes
think
to
you're right.
stone. I mean, it'll be a
Yep.
bit late for a castle anytime soon, but I think he needs to try to match the economy, at least for now. Since he's late up to
Since
castle age.
since he's so much later to Castle Age, it might just be better. I mean, if he goes for a forward castle and just aggressively drops it on top of the purple stone, that locks purple out of stone for the game. And the fact that he
Mm,
has all these scouts alive makes it that much harder for any kind of small military force to push off those villagers. So there is definitely a line here to go for that castle drop, and it'll be very safe. Is that a monastery being built?
That
In
is,
Blue's base? Is that a monastery?
yep, that is a
Okay.
monastery.
Maybe he goes for. Oh man, if instead of going for that TC, if he did a forward siege workshop with monastery support, a
hmm
couple scouts, that'd be pretty spicy. I think he's just gonna go for all the relics though.
That's smart, though. You
I
have the map control, you take those relics. That's great.
I think the big thing for Brad is to control the map, entirely of the map, whether it be with resources and relics. I am curious to see how he proceeds to start owning all the precious resources in the middle.
Hmm.
Um, I wouldn't be
This is not
surprised if
Arabia.
Pizza.
This is graveyards, not Arabia. So the middle is completely open. Looks like more towards the sides. There seems to be a lot more resources. So if he can control the 2 flanks, yeah, that'd be a really nice thing.
Can you show the map exploration, like what each one has seen? Just curious.
Yes. Um,
I think you click on the eyeball. Just up a little bit. Yeah.
how do I switch from Pizza to Brad?
Um,
Um, Click on Brad's name. Or maybe you have to like yeah. I don't know, maybe instead of click on his name, I think you have to like maybe shift click
oh,
him.
shift, then right click onto the opponent, onto a building of the player, of the fog of war that you want to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we can see their active site versus their scouted site. That's just active site.
If you Alt F, then you can cycle through the fogs of war.
If you Alt F4, something really cool happens.
We don't have to do it. I was just curious.
Now we're all learning. Look at us go. Okay.
Okay, good. This has some black spots. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, first
And then
100% map explored gets a cookie.
and then what has been scouted by purple?
Not much.
Not a lot. So he does not see the entire, really all of the core resources.
He is getting some outposts up though. He's gonna try to really see what's going on. But I mean,
If we can go back to full screen though, because Brad has enough for a castle, and I want to see which direction he's planning on going with it. If he realizes that he's got that castle up and ready to go, I'd love to see him just take 10, 15 villagers, just put it right down on Pizza's face.
my problem is now at this point, Pizza will have enough for his own castle in about 1 minute.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's a timing thing.
it is. It's completely a timing thing. Like it's a strategy game and a timing game. If your timing is a bit off, it can really throw off the whole strategy. So, but I do like that Brad's adding in more TCs. So that's really good. He's got to catch up in eco. He's got quite the deficit there, but he doesn't have that much less resources collected. But that's only gonna climb. Oh, conversion. Conversion
Oh,
of my
man.
pizza.
There
Oh, and
are
that scout's
still
gonna be
3
brutal against his
blue
own
scouts on the map. Yeah,
against his
I
own
would like, where
monks.
are those blue scouts at? Oh man,
Uh-oh.
the outpost rush is coming. The
It's
outpost
coming.
rush is real.
That converted. Oh, brutal. He lost a relic because of it. I mean, Brad does have 4 relics. That's pretty good. How many?
There's a lot of relics on this
There's a
map.
lot. That's
There's
crazy.
still like 8 out in the middle, plus that one
Mm-hmm.
almost secured. So what's that, like 13 or something across the whole map?
I don't know. Oh, wait. I can zoom out and double click. Let's find out. There's 6 more to be grabbed.
Okay.
So, I don't know what's
Well,
already in
this
hands.
castle here is going to secure that left series of mines.
Okay, I like that. That's not bad. I would have
That's
been a
good.
bit more aggressive, but I guess he doesn't have the
It's up on a
military.
hill.
It is good. It is good. He's really on that map control. Oh, Pizza's going for
Ooh.
right in the middle for his castle. Is Brad gonna see it though?
I don't think he will. He's not very active with the scouts right now, and I think that's just a big gap in his vision.
Yeah, just because he killed the scout that was
Yep, the
scouting out
pathing
there.
of those villagers, they were completely unseen. That's going to
Wow.
be a castle right in the middle, which is a very important position to secure in every game.
It sure is.
Oh, is this going
more
on
conversions
the
maybe?
noggin?
Resistance might come in clutch here. The Teuton bonus. Uh-oh, he's standing still. Might happen. Oh, he didn't go far enough away. Whoa, that monk's getting healed quick. Oh, that's the Byzantine bonus coming in. Don't they heal
Oh,
faster?
that's right.
That's
Yes, they do.
crazy. That's insane, man. Both bonuses coming in to play there.
Oh man, we have lots of resources. If Brad just sells his wood, he can click up to castle. He can click up to Imperial right now, and he could start making trebuchets and then start a slow push. He has more than enough resources.
They're both getting lots of eco upgrades. It looks like they both want a late game battle, but I heavily favor the Byzantines in a late game battle, considering Byzantine cataphracts. But with
Yes.
the with the castle being in the middle, it is at most danger of being trebbed down, so it cannot produce its cataphracts. So, if your main unit is going to be produced by your buildings, you want those buildings to be protected, especially a castle. It's kind of a challenge because you want it to control land, but you also
And look
want
at this.
it to be
Pizza
safe.
just clicked up to the Imperial Age, so he is reaching his
Oh.
final form. He has the Eco lead. He has the Age lead. He is in a brilliant position in order to close this game out.
Putting down 4 archery ranges. Wow. Okay. Brad's really got to
Ooh,
sell
where are
that
those
wood.
archery ranges?
If he sells his wood or just makes a bajillion farms, he'd be way better off. Just spending wood does so much work for you.
Okay, there's the archery ranges. So that tells me that he's gonna be going for like an Arbalest Trebuchet type of build, which is good. Arbalest is the strongest gold unit that the Byzantines can make. It's the only gold unit that's fully upgraded.
Oh, really? I actually did not know that.
They're missing Blast Furnace, so they don't have the attack upgrade, so everything melee is immediately not fully upgraded. Um, yeah, so Arbalest is where you want to be for your primary gold unit for the Civ.
And that makes sense against the Teutons too, because Teutons are slower. And
Yeah, it's a great pick for Teutons.
It is. Man, it's gonna be a tough battle, I think, for Brad, because he's gonna does Pizza know about this? Oh, he does not know about the castle. So
As soon as his first tread pops out, it'll probably see it.
Okay.
I'd like to see Pizza move like 10 of his villagers off of wood and onto gold, because that gold is going to be what prevents him from being able to produce everything that he wants to make.
Yeah, he's definitely aware there's some gold up in the north and to the like northeast. Oh, yep, that castle. The second he hits next age, he can instantly see the castle. So now he has his first target. He's not making trebs yet, though.
Yep, Trev just got queued up. Ooh,
Siege workshops
that is
coming
a
down my
lot
Brad,
of
though.
siege workshops. That might be a bit aggressive.
Hey, he's spending his wood. That's all I care about. Let's go.
That's true.
Ooh, forward. Oh, wait. Ooh, a defensive castle. Oh, I don't know,
Ooh,
man.
I'm not so
They're gonna
sure
get
about
trebbed, though.
that.
He's gonna get trebbed, right?
You should know that the Treb's already on the way.
Yep. Barracks coming down.
I'd like to see him put this other castle guarding the other flanks mines, just so that way he can secure a little bit of stone and gold. Because if he gets cut off from that, I think he's toast.
Yeah, gold will be critical here. Oh, Teutonic Knights are out to play. But,
Oh boy, here we go.
Arbalests, I mean, Arbalests without the Bodkin or Bracer, they're not going to be
they've
that
only
strong
got
against
Fletcher.
him.
But Halberdier is being
Oh,
teched.
that's...
I don't know about that one.
I don't know, man. I mean,
There's been no cavalry shown whatsoever. I think Halberdier is premature.
It is. But, I mean, he's Byzantines. He's going to want to make them because they're cheaper. But still, it's wasted gold and stuff. Yeah, that... Can that castle shoot down the Treb, though? That'd be kind of funny.
He's only like one range outside of the castle.
Yeah,
So if Bodkin were to come in, it might get it done.
just maybe.
Here comes
No,
the
Brad's
Here we
Hellcat.
committing.
go.
Oh, the Ram's
go.
coming in. Let's go.
Oh, does Pizza see it? Because that's gonna like, doesn't it like two-shot the Treb, or
I think
maybe three shots the
three.
Treb?
Maybe 4, actually. But once the Teutonic Knights come out, it'll shred it. But still, that castle's going to go down regardless.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Teutonic Knights are
Oh,
going
no.
for the units. They
No,
don't
they're-
prioritize. You have to micro them.
Oh, they got
Oh,
decimated.
devastation! And this is all those Teutonic Knights died with 10 seconds left to research armor.
Yep, they would have survived much longer.
They might have survived.
No, I mean...
Now the Trebs are starting their march.
Yep. Get more castles up. Still within Treb
was
range.
just-
It's stressing me out, man. You gotta fall back, be able to recoup without the Trebs just getting shoved down your throat.
Yeah, and Battering Ram is not being researched right now, so a Ram Rush, you definitely want to hit the Battering Ram for the much higher damage output. This could turn bad.
I mean, the resource collected is still pretty darn close. Bill count, actually Brad has more. He just needs to produce, create a mass, and don't engage until he has his mass. Like, he's got to get those upgrades. He just really wants to use those Teutonic Knights, I think. And I respect
He's got
this.
a
He's
vision,
getting elite,
he's got a plan.
but it's not going to complete in time. That castle's going to go down before he can get elite. That's going to be rough. That
Yeah,
castle's
without
getting
any
tripped.
castles on the map, it's very hard to go into unique unit.
That is a true statement. That's a lot of Rams, though. He needs capped Ram. Come on, man. Where's your capped
He
Ram
needs
at?
Cap Ram real bad. Ooh.
Are we switching to
Change of pace
Men-at-Arms?
going for Men-at-Arms.
Okay,
I hope he got
Men-at-Arms
his
into
money back.
Halbs is pretty good. He needs capped Ram right now. But
Yes.
he just needs
It's
to
only
sell the
300
wood.
food. He can definitely afford it.
He just needs to sell the wood and Make a bunch of long swords with this. That's pretty solid.
And Pizza has tons of floating resources, but he's also pop capped. So he's in a perfectly fine position. He just patrols units forward here, and he'll be very happy. These rams are completely exposed. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
And there goes huge investment.
Talk about
Run
traffic jam
away!
in New Jersey
Run
right here.
away!
The knights are being produced and just slaughtered on the get-go.
That's brutal. Teutonic Knights are putting up a fight, though.
And this is definitely the types of battles that Brad was hoping for. The melee on melee, let the Teutonic Knights do their thing, but unfortunately, behind all of this, the whole time, the trebuchets have been picking off these buildings, and so even after this army is killed, we're going to zoom out and see that there's nothing left in Brad's base. We previously had 5 or 6 siege workshops, now we're down to 2. All of those stables just got neutralized by that one castle. Castle dropping on top of those stables. This is a real tough go. Now the right side is being secured by Pizza as well with another castle. So all 3 of the central mined resources are all being captured by Purple. He's going to be very comfortable with his resources for the rest of the game.
Ooh, hand cannoneers too by purple.
Ooh, hand cannoneers is a
That's
fantastic choice.
genius.
Supported with cataphracts too. This is going to be a deadly combo for
Yeah.
Brad.
I
The
don't see a
question
way
is,
out of
does he
this
have
one.
an answer for that?
Hot take, I don't think the cataphracts add anything here.
I think, yep, it's not even needed. But I mean, it's a bonus. He should spend his resources. He's pop capped, but hand cannoneers here.
I think the
do
idea
clear
here
up.
is just to flex.
It's true. They
Flex
look. They
that I
are
have
beautiful.
cataphracts.
That's true. It's a beautiful unit.
Well, you said that Brad is considering getting back into it. What a welcome gift. With archers in your face and 6 trebuchets running right down the middle. Welcome back to Age of Empires 2. It's a beautiful game.
Brad here now being pushed onto his heels into the corner of the map. We may be looking at a GG's pretty soon.
I think he's got some fight in him, but I don't see a way out of this one. It's looking rough.
No, unfortunately, I think it's too little too late. He's down 10 villagers. He's down 60 military.
Do you think that if the Viper took over Brad's spot right now, do you think he would win against Pizza?
Yes. Okay, in fact, okay, let's talk about it, right? What is the path forwards? Well, you have to just hope that your opponent makes mistakes. One of the best ways to snowball this, or like to turn this position around for Brad, is I'd like to see him make a bunch of mangonels, and then see if he can pick off these piles of archers and hand cannoneers. Now we can see that Pizza is now starting to add the light cab, which is a perfect counter to the mangonels. So I guess we'd have to throw in some halberdiers in there as well, just to keep the mangonels alive, but I think that is the single best unit that Brad can make to turn this position around. Being able to just, pick off archers, pick off these trebuchets. He's going to need a lot of things to go right for him, but I think a mangonel pikeman push is the recipe for success.
I think you're right.
Brad here showing that he's still in the fight using his villagers. Up north, we're getting picked off by light cav. Here comes the Cavaliers. And they call it.
Apps out.
Good game. Hard fought by both. I want to hear what they have to say, but they'll join back in. Oh, I should probably pay the $5. I want to see their APM.
There is one thing that I do like about Pizza's strategy. I really enjoyed seeing him utilize outposts. Not a lot of people use them nowadays. However, in certain situations, they're very beneficial. And I think it really played well into his strategy, into the course of the game.
I think
Definitely. One
so.
of his outposts, there was that very soft spot at the front of his base where I thought that a early castle drop could have been deadly, but the outpost was located in such a way that the castle wouldn't be able to fit in the spot in such a nice way. It just takes up just the right amount of real estate, in addition to being able to see the vills coming for that uh, fast castle drop.
One thing to note about Pizza, I've played with him for on and off on Fridays. Um, the guy is really smart. He denies areas where you can place a castle with just a single stone wall placement, just to deny castle advancement, and especially in the map Snake. It was something that was very out of the ordinary. However, prevented anyone but his team to advance with castles. So I think the placement of outposts has really played well into his favor.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hello,
I agree with that
hello,
assessment.
players. Welcome
Hello.
back.
It was a match.
It was a match.
Well,
I
good game, people.
contested, but then I just failed everywhere on the battlefield.
I believe that was your wife in the background. It was someone's wife's laughing. It's not funny. Whoever's
There's
wife.
no laughing matter. You
I thought
both
I
Pizza,
was
did really
doing
well.
so good getting all the relics too.
you guys were actually going at it at the same exact time. Uh,
Yeah, and he beat me like every one. My monk was like 2 steps away, and he would just get it. I'm like, are you kidding me? I only got 2 relics out of all of them.
Yeah, Brad did have 10. Oh, wait, he had more. He had 13. No, wait, I can't count. 11.
At 11. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I completely
Yeah,
filled
getting
up
the
the
scouts out
monastery.
there to
I had to
protect
build
the
a
monks
second
was
one,
smart.
put it in. And then, of course, it wasn't fully built when I sent the monk to it, so it just stood there with the relic in hand probably for 15 of the game minutes.
Well, none of us noticed, so it's fine. It's like
Classic.
it didn't even happen.
Classic. But no, everything went into getting those relics, and then I go to start building army, and I run into just everything.
It was kind of rough how your light cav or your scout cavalry got converted against you, then killed your monks that were collecting the relics.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I saw it happen at
Oh, so
least
my
once.
scouts, I thought I left the scouts on attack stance. I guess they were on do nothing.
Like, it was funny to watch
There's
because
like a
we,
couple times where like I had a monk converting your scout, and your scout was killing my monk, but I had another monk like healing that monk, so he like didn't die.
yeah, the Byzantine increased heal speed came into play, and so did the Teuton uh, conversion resistance. It was kind of funny to watch both monk bonuses coming into play during a couple fights.
Heck yeah. I didn't get to deploy the hell pods. I was disappointed.
We
I
saw
was
the
trying to
idea.
load up the Rams.
It just was challenging with your castles all being on the fronts, getting trubbed down because you couldn't actually get to make them. And I
Yeah.
think if you got Captain Ram as well, they would have been a lot stronger, but tankier as well.
You should watch that replay again. Or the commentary. We threw a lot out there. Hopefully, someone was recording that.
I was recording my point of view.
All right, great.
Got some good tips for us.
Well, we got a huge audience, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm ready for a show match. Who wants to 1v1 right now?
I mean, I'm down.
Bro, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.